Well, hello there, and welcome to This Entrepreneurial Life, where I share my entrepreneurial insights and the journey that I've been on for the past 10 years. Yes, I have been an entrepreneur for 10 years, and I'm still learning a lot. My last episode was all about dumb tax. I have a lot of experience in paying it, and it seems I continue to pay it, but I try to minimize the dumb tax payments. Dumb tax is when you do something stupid and you have to pay for it, basically. My name is Ron Bakke. I am the best-selling author of two books called Never Work Again and 90 Days to Profit. I have three companies, 75 employees, and we're basically in the machine learning, AI space in terms of images. And we're doing some exciting things. We're trying to automate a lot of the editing that goes on with online when you sell things online. Very excited about that. And today it's all about being in the moment and meditation. So I've been applying meditation in my life ever since I had a panic attack. And I actually started using it before I had a panic attack, but it's life is more complicated. You can't just meditate and then everything's going to be fine. You need to try to live a bit more of a meditative life. Meditation is often thought of as somebody sitting on a mountaintop saying Om or similar, but you can actually have meditative practices in everyday life. So some people go hunting, other people go fishing, other people do knitting. All these things are popular because they get our body and mind into sync, into the now, doing something, which is what I'm going to talk about today. So I've been doing transcendental meditation for the past 2 years. Before that, I did a lot of pranayama, which isn't really meditation. But it's a form of it. We need to be a bit careful with classifying. But the important thing is, and the aha moment that I had was about being in the now. So right now, in this moment, you're all right. Okay, so if you're able to close your eyes and focus on something, whether that's your breathing or a mantra or anything else, but you feel like you're just existing right here, right now, in this moment, and everything is okay, then you're living in the moment. And when you live in the moment, that's how you sort of are in flow and get into flow. And that's why I think it's so important. It's probably impossible to be there constantly in your life. But I think one of the reasons that I've suffered a lot is because I've been a lot in the future and a lot in the past. So our mind tends to go forward into the future or back in the past, or being judgmental and things like that. And our brain is made to protect us, so it does try to do things that are best for us, but it's also trained. Our brain is trained by our environment, who we spend time with, what books we read. What we put in is typically what we get out. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the subconscious brain. It's kind of like an iceberg. So if your consciousness is above the water, below the water is the subconscious, and the subconscious has a lot of stuff going on automatic. For instance, while you sleep, that's a lot of stuff from the subconscious. For instance, the other day I had dinner with Tim Ferriss. That was something that I dreamed. And he had a big beard, because he's now got a beard, so he had a big beard. So anyway, so being in the moment is important. However, there is a need for sometimes to look forwards and say, this is the direction we're going. So, I guess my point here is that when I was able to just be in the moment right now and not leap forward in the future, not leap backwards, I was I felt a very deep sense of calm. And it's interesting with my meditation practice, because I haven't been focused on reading everything about it. I've kind of tried to just let it be what it is and listen to what works and then do more of that. So for me, it was a big aha moment. And maybe a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, I already knew that. But I think there's different levels of understanding. And I'm sure in 10 years, I'll look back at this and go, oh, now being in the moment means something else. But right now, I'm enjoying that element of my meditation, and it's definitely feeling good. So how to be in the moment is just to acknowledge that you're right here, right now, and everything's okay, and that you have no control of the future. You have acceptance for the past, that you have acceptance for where you are, and getting into that state of peace through focusing on just this moment. So it's challenging, it's complicated, and you can't try and you can't be good at it, and it's not an ego thing, it's just being. So but it's how we get into flow. It's how you're gonna have a lot of awesome experiences in life, is when you live there instead of trying to control everything. I've tried that. I've tried to teach and talk and do a lot of systems, and sort of say, every day when I wake up, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. I'm going to make one of these videos, and it causes and creates a lot of stress, instead of doing these videos when there's sort of the space for it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, or subscribe. You can check out my international best-selling book called Never Work Again, or 90 Days to Profit. We also interviewed more than 250 world-known experts on our Hardcore MBA podcast, which you can check out on this channel as well. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.